What's going on, everyone? My name is Nicholas Merton here at Data Dash, and today is June 15th of 2020. Well, folks, I hope you are having a fantastic day wherever you are. And before we dive into our normal daily update as usual, I finally want to spend some time today to share with you all what I've been working on behind the scenes for the last year. Over the last year, I've not only been founding and self-funding my own startup, but one that I truly believe is going to help scale out the cryptocurrency space to millions, if not billions of people across the globe. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and share with you all today my mobile application, Digifox. It's not only an all-in-one financial application that helps to streamline your personal finances, but also aggregates the best services on the market into one simple and streamlined experience. This is basically the culmination of everything that I've seen that works in the cryptocurrency space to help scale out and simplify cryptocurrencies as a whole, and really build something that would relate and be easy to use for the average everyday user. Now, there are really three key issues that I wanted to go about solving with Digifox as an application. The first one, as I mentioned, was just simplifying finance. Right now, in the modern world today, with so many great fintech companies out there, you still need about 8 to 12 different applications to manage every corner of your finances, from your savings to your investments in things like stocks and cryptocurrencies to things like managing taxes or budgeting. And along with that, when it comes to the key management of savings and a bank account, the average savings rate here in the US alone is 0.07% interest, 7/100ths of a percentage point. And to me, that's extremely ridiculous, especially seeing as we have over $9.2 trillion in deposits, practically earning nothing here in the US. And when it comes to payments, it's very clear. Whether you're dealing with long wait times or high fees, payments are extremely outdated, and it comes to about $1 trillion in hidden costs just to send money from point A to point B or to buy the goods that we buy on a day-to-day basis. So Digifox aims to fix all of these things. We want to build the all-in-one finance app that's really built for the end user at the end of the day. So we can see here again, as you take a look through the website, you guys can go to digifox.finance if you just want to get a grasp on what we've built. We've not only made it where you can earn up to nearly 8% interest on your savings, but along with that as well, you can buy a wide range of cryptocurrencies through our Kyber network integration, so everything is as decentralized as possible. And when it comes to payments, you can send payments to people just like you normally could through a cryptocurrency wallet. That's the key thing to keep in mind here. Digifox is a cryptocurrency wallet. It allows you to send and receive payments across the world, but there's a big catch. The major thing here that makes this different from other crypto wallets is we're what's known as a smart contract wallet. And this allows you to not only be your own bank, so Digifox doesn't touch your funds at the end of the day, but we also employ a lot of interesting technologies that remove the need for seed phrases and use familiar recovery mechanisms like two-factor authentication as well as email verification. And you also don't have to pay standard gas fees. This is an Ethereum wallet, but you don't have to actually spend ETH or Bitcoin to actually send transactions. So again, it's a much better and cleaner experience from what people are normally used to. And it almost doesn't feel like a crypto wallet. That's the catch. It's trying to be something that's simple and easy to use for people who may not be familiar with crypto. Now, I wanted to share a few key things with you all real quick. We're doing a WeFunder crowdfunding. And what this basically means is that we're doing our seed round as a startup for the community. The people, everyday people, can now participate in the early stage investment round for our company. We decided not to go with traditional venture capital and angel investors because our motto for Digifox is finance for everyone. I truly believe, and I've believed in this for a very long period of time, even before founding Digifox, that everyone should have equal financial opportunities in this world. And I believe that that also goes for early stage venture capital and early stage angel investing. So I want people to be able to participate in this. And if after checking out the campaign and trying out the app for yourself, you feel like you'd want to participate, guys, please be more than happy to. I'd love you to join me in this journey. I've been self-funding this startup up until this point, but I'm so excited to finally have an opportunity where we can bring it live here today and where people can actually participate. So we're launching the campaign in a couple of hours from when I'm recording this. And if again, as you want to go ahead and just try out the app, here it is. This is the app on iOS or Android. You're welcome to go test it out. I'll leave it linked down below in the description. But I'd really love your feedback, whether it be positive or negative. I'm so excited to finally reveal it to you guys and get your feedback on what your thoughts are in regards to the application. So anyways, outside of that, let's go ahead and just dive into the normal daily update and talk about cryptocurrency markets. Alrighty, so to start off, let's go ahead and take a real quick look across the board for crypto markets. As we can see, not only from some of the top key plays in the cryptocurrency space, but the broader top 100, the vast majority of cryptocurrencies are in red territory at the moment, as we've been seeing Bitcoin start to drop towards the low $9,000 range. Now, this is pretty significant because, as we've been talking about, we've been building what generally looked like an ascending wedge here, which is a bearish pattern. And now we've actually gotten the follow through, the downward pressure here. Not on any severe amount of volume if you take a look across the board on most of the major exchanges, but a very clear price break here on the line of support that have been held up all the way since the late part of April. So I think very clearly now we're going to be coming down and testing towards 8,500. I don't like to see this, but at the same time, I think that this is probably going to be moving towards a higher low from the significant levels that we've had here. So what's going to happen here? Are we going to see something that's going to be coming all the way down to this line of support? Quite frankly, I don't think we're going to see something that bearish, guys. I think what's likely going to happen is we might come down to test again 8,500. We might come down to test a range like back here, for example, around 7,700. This has been a key range here that Bitcoin has tested not only as support, resistance, and support in the past, and also if you really drag it back, it's been support for a very long period of time back here since in May of 2019. So we might get this before we really start to kick off in a major uptrend. And what's nice about this is it could provide an opportunity for us to look for some cheap opportunities, not only for some of the large caps like Bitcoin and Ethereum, but also for a wide range of altcoins. And taking a look at Ethereum specifically, you can start to see here on the chart that this looks like it's probably setting in a third high here for what we've seen over the last few months in 2020. And taking a look at Bitcoin dominance here, as much as we talked about this potentially breaking, it could be that we're coming up for a fourth retest up here before we get a significant move to the upside. Right? Now again, I'm not really going to be circulating too much out of my altcoin positions unless I felt we were going to break above this line of resistance. And quite frankly, a lot of our plays here in the DeFi space are still doing good or holding up quite nicely. REN is breaking up near to relative highs that we haven't seen since back in August of 2019, practically more than a year ago. And along with that as well, we've got a lot of other cryptocurrency positions like Kyber that, in the broader scheme of things, have been holding their trend. It's just simply having a bull flag at the moment. It's slowly starting to edge out a few of the gains here and looking like, if it holds the majority of this, then it might continue higher. So going on to some of the broader DeFi news here, one thing that I'm really excited about, and I would recommend people do not sleep on, this is going to be one that's definitely one to watch, is the release of the Compound.finance token, or COMP. So if you guys haven't used Compound.finance, what's nice is it's actually integrated into the Digifox wallet. If you guys wanted to actually give it a go and you don't want to use MetaMask or a wide range of different web-based wallets. Basically, Compound is starting to launch its governance token. We've been seeing this broadly in the DeFi industry, where a lot of different decentralized protocols are now building governance structures. They're building DAOs that actually have voting rights and actually vote on certain updates and policies and fee structures for these tools. And I think it's really cool. I think there's a lot of potential because I think we're just kind of scratching the surface here, because these DeFi protocols are not only very early and in their infancy, meaning that they haven't reached their full potential in the sense of functionality, but when it comes to the governance aspect here, there's so many different ways that the kind of economic incentives of having ownership on the governance of these protocols can lead to some really exciting innovation as people start to have a stake here in these decentralized protocols. And it starts to move away from just the core team being in charge of these protocols and determining what's happening in these decentralized systems. I think it's very fascinating. So the COM token slowly going to be coming out. According to a recent tweet from the Compound team, the lending platform responsible for the major DeFi protocol completed a testnet trial of the COMP token as part of a governance proposal to distribute tokens to its users. And this is the cool thing. I think it's around like 60 to 80% of the tokens are going to be distributed to people who have deposits on Compound right now. So that's the key incentive here. It's not only to get people to deposit on Compound, but to reward those who are actually utilizing the platform in this case, to decentralize ownership from the team. And they do have some ownership themselves, but this has been something that, again, has been talked about. They have a Medium article that talks about this. So if you want to learn more about it, definitely just check up into their Medium, and they actually talk about the distribution of the actual tokens. All in all, though, I have to say I'm very proud and happy to have the Compound protocol integrated into the Digifox wallet, because I not only believe they're one of the major shakers in the cryptocurrency space, and I have no doubt they'll be building up new services outside of the base Compound protocol, but outside of this as well, I think it's one of the clearest utilities in the cryptocurrency space as a whole. It doesn't take someone to be a cryptocurrency genius to realize that earning up to 2% on your savings is much better than what you're earning in your savings account. It's a clear utility that just makes sense for a lot of people. So anyways, all in all, guys, that's it for today's update. The market, again, as a whole, is starting to look like we might be taking a shorter-term bearish tone, and we have to look again for possible dip opportunities in the market. But I'd like to hear from you guys, not only about what you're thinking about in regards to the market, but also if you get to test out the app, please leave a comment down below with your feedback, whether it be positive or negative. I want to hear from you guys. And don't be shy. You can contact us directly through the app, through the customer support window that we have built directly into Digifox. Think about that, guys. A wallet that has customer support. Who's heard about that, right? I've been wanting that for a long time. It was a big feature we wanted to get into the Digifox wallet. But all in all, I've talked enough today, guys. I hope you all are having a fantastic day wherever you are. And I'll see you all in the next video. Stay tuned.